Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today we're going to do a tag video. I was tagged to do the Nope Trope Tag. Yes, so talking about some popular tropes, what I think about them, actually some unpopular tropes that a lot of people seem to not love so much, and each prompt correlates with a question to answer about a book or with a book as well. So the original creator of this tag is Zoe's All Booked, and I was tagged personally by Danny from Current Chapter, so I will leave both of those ladies linked down below. Okay, so we will talk about the trope, what I personally think about them, and then we will go into the questions that correlate with them. So the first one is eavesdropping or the miscommunication trope. I hate miscommunication. I hate it. I hate it when there are characters who don't talk to each other and they make assumptions about how the other one is feeling and take that as truth, and it messes everything up. Like 90% of your problems will be solved if you just had to sit down and have a conversation with this person. It's not that hard. Let's be an adult. So I hate the miscommunication trope. And the question is, name a book you expected to love but ended up hating. Hate is a big word, but I will say one of my biggest disappointments this year is In the Woods by Tana French. I did not like that book, and I was expecting it to be a 5-star because it's a mystery thriller, follows detectives. I usually really enjoy that. It's supposed to be very dark, which aspects of it were. But it was very slow. I got very confused. I did like the way it ended. Like, I liked the way the whole thing kind of came about, but there were just, I don't know, there was so much in there that I felt was unnecessary and really took away from the actual story that I just didn't really enjoy it. Okay, so trope number 2 is love triangles. I don't hate love triangles. I think if they're done well, I get it. I think one that was done really well was The Selection. I think that was a really well done love triangle. It made sense. Although I hated the love triangle in Twilight. Everyone's Team Jacob. There is no Team Jacob. Jacob didn't have a chance against Edward. Come on now. So yeah, just, I don't know. Like, if they're done well, I really do like them. If they're not done well, and I'm like, really, there's no other girls that you can possibly love? Okay. I think that's kind of a cop-out. And the book question is, name a series where you can't pick your favorite book. Ooh, Harry Potter. I have like 3. And it's just because each book, there's, so many great things happen in different books. Like, some of my favorite things about the whole series and about the whole world happen in different books. So it's like, well, which one do I like better? I don't know. I like all of them. But like right now, upon my reread, I'm almost done with book 6. But right now, my favorites have been 3, 4, and 5 for different reasons. So like, I can't pick a favorite. Okay, the third trope is I'm not like other girls, or I don't know I'm beautiful. Give me a break. That's annoying. So that's annoying. The book question is, name a book that has a pretty cover but was boring as hell. Okay. The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I am an unpopular opinion on this. I understand that there are people that love this book. Good. I'm glad. I did not like it. I thought it was so boring. And I didn't buy the love story. I don't know. I didn't connect with it at all. But the cover is stunning and one of my favorite covers ever. So, okay. So, trope number 4 is all-consuming love, where this person has just completely taken over your life and that's all that you're centered around, and blah, 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 blah. I don't mind that too much. I think that's fine. I know that, love is a very intense emotion. And a lot of times people can get carried away with it. So I don't mind like all-consuming love. I think that's fine. So name a book that gave you a book hangover. I have 2 that have given me a book hangover this year. The first one was Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. Oh my goodness. I did not want to do anything else after that book. And then the second one, actually, I I just finished recently last month, and that's The Dream Daughter by Diane Chamberlain. I had a major book hangover with that one. Like, I had to put it down, and I said, I'm going to need a minute to process what I just read, and before I'm ready to pick up anything else. Like, I needed a day. Okay, so trope number 5 is a douchebag boyfriend. I don't mind it. I don't mind a douchebag every once in a while. It makes things interesting. Gives you someone to hate on a little bit, especially the ones that you kind of hate, like you love to hate. Like, I hate this guy, but I'm kind of happy when he shows up type thing. So I don't mind a douchebag boyfriend. He's fine. Name a book it took you a while to get into, but you ended up loving. Nevernight by J. Kristoff. 100%. It took me a while to get used to the way that he was writing it because there's a lot of footnotes in that book, and it threw me off at first. But once I kind of got used to that, I ended up really loving them. And then, you know, it's the first book in a fantasy series, and the first book is always, at least the first half of it, is usually the world building, and you're getting to know, you know, what this world is all about and how it works and all this stuff. And if there's magic, there's a magic system you have to learn. So it took me a little bit to kind of like get all that. But man, once I was in it, I was hooked, and I loved that book. Okay, so number 6 is tell us your favorite and least favorite tropes. So I think my favorite tropes are definitely like hate to love or enemies to lovers, that type of thing. I really enjoy that. I love seeing someone's relationship change and seeing the circumstances behind that, and seeing people get over themselves, see people realize the mistakes that they were making when it comes to this other person, and wrong assumptions that they were making. I like that. So that's one of my favorites, I think, and just, you know, seeing that relationship development, because there also comes with character development within that as well. Least favorite, definitely Miscommunication. I hate that. Insta love. I don't love insta love. Some people really like that. I don't know. And I know that you can have a strong connection to someone pretty quickly, but it's like, you just met this person 5 minutes ago and you're planning your future. Stop it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really know this person. I mean, you can be with someone for 10 years and still find out things about this person. You know what I mean? So insta love is not my favorite. I don't steer away from it on purpose, but it's not my favorite. And then I really hate when, well, The Sun Is Also a Star is a really good example of that one. But then I also really don't like when characters make bad decisions and then blame it on other people. I hate that. I don't know if that's actually a trope or not, but it can be a theme for sure. The biggest example I can think of is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. Oh my goodness. I did not like the main character at all because she would make these decisions that would ultimately hurt her. And then she was like, well, it's not my fault they didn't understand it. But you're putting yourself out there in the public eye. So it's your decision on how you present something, or it's your decision on the words that you use. And you're saying it's their fault because they don't understand you. No, that's not how things work, especially if you're in the public eye. Nope. That's one of the reasons I didn't really like that book all that much. And she did it constantly, and she never like changed. And that's what drove me nuts too. There was no character development in that one. She spent the whole book making decisions and then getting mad at other people for not reacting the way she wanted them to. Okay, guys. So those are some tropes that are not very popular among a lot of readers, and kind of my thoughts on them. Some of them I agree, I don't love them. Some of them I don't mind so much. So let me know your thoughts down below on these tropes. Are there any in here that you agree with, that you do not like? Are there any that you don't mind so much? What are your favorite and least favorite tropes? Let me know down below. What are some things that you stay away from? What are some things that you gravitate towards? I would love to know that. And huge thanks to Danny for tagging me in this one, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys again soon. Have a great day.